Flexent here for Seconds Out. An interview out of the ordinary, I think it's fair to say, for us, although we have covered YouTubers, of course, in the past. We were the first ones on that particular bandwagon, I think, with the KSI Logan Paul first fight. And Likkle Man, you're following in their footsteps. You're taking to the ring. What inspired you to do that?
Obviously, when I was young, I liked to play fight all my peoples and them, so obviously I might as well put my talent in. I still do it now, you know what I mean? I still draw man out. I still get me beat up the man there. What? Yeah, I still bully up man. But yeah, it's normal, innit? It's just me, innit? But yeah, I might as well put my technique into some successful, innit? So why not? Boxing, innit? Let's do this.
And for people that haven't seen you on YouTube or any of your videos before, I'm sure there's not going to be many people out there that fall into that category, but just explain what you do and why you've managed to catch on so much with a huge amount of people.
Obviously, I'm internet famous, whatever you want to call it, because I've got 390k followers, but that's through because of me, my personality, and me just being myself, innit? There's only one Likkle Man, wicked and bad, innit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the reason why people know me, because I've got good personality and I'm a funny person, innit? So yeah, I fly straight, innit? I had a bad pass, but now I fly straight and keep it on 100, but let's do this, innit?
We've got Team Likkle Man around us, of course, preparing him for the big fight. It was 26th of September, is that right? Yeah, 26th of September. Everyone will be tuning in, I'm sure. How did you go about kind of preparing for this, putting a team together?
Came out of the blue, I don't know, it was when somebody tried to draw him out for clout or whatever. And he ain't never refused no fight. It's been them, you know what I'm saying? But with my man, he's the strength conditioner coach. I brought him into this to train Likkle Man. I've grown up with him. He's the most passionate man I know about conditioning athletes. And we've got Yasser, boxing coach. He's my friend. Ben Naylor, Beyond Boundaries, brought in Yasser. So that's how that all happened. And I've just managed the camp along with Bouncer, his main manager. We've managed to keep it all together as a team and family and make it happen.
And Ben, as the S&C coach, does your strategy differ from someone who'd be my size, for example, you know, overweight and middle-aged?
Yeah, definitely. Like when I first met Likkle Man, obviously I had to put him through some assessments, find out what he was good at, what he's not so good at. And the first thing we realized is that naturally he's got athleticism, he's strong, he's powerful. So the first thing, what we done when we sat down and talked about the plan and stuff like that, we decided to focus more on the boxing because that's what he needs to learn. He needs to learn the skill set. He's already got that strength, that power. So the main thing is getting boxing fit. So yeah, we train him differently to everybody we train is done individually. But yeah, he's unique anyway, so.
He don't get tired. Likkle Man don't get tired. He's different. You know what I'm saying?
On a serious note, honestly, I mean, every time I train him, I come away and I'm like, he don't get tired. Like, how did he do all them rounds and he's still not tired? And then he's still trying to play fight with me at the end. And I'm being
play fights after training. After training, we do play fighting.
We did 8 rounds of sparring last week, and then we did another 4 rounds towards the end of the week. And he came out of sparring looking fresh. And this is against top level UK guys. Jussier Gomez, UK #1. Jordan Flynn, who's a pro boxer. These are the kind of likes of guys he's sparring, and he's doing 8 rounds with them. And yeah, he's come on so much in the last 3-4 weeks. We've got 2.5 weeks left until the fight. So these next 2 weeks are going to be hard, and they're going to be 100%. And on fight night, he's going to be ready to take this boy's head off.
Likkle Man, tell us about your opponent. We're saying about taking his head off. How much do you know about him? How does he match up with you?
He can't match up with me, but all I know him is I call him Little French boy, innit? But no, so when I catch him in that ring, I'm like, put him to bed, fam. It is what it is, innit?
I feel like a lot of people doubt him because he's only been boxing for a very short amount of time. But as a boxing coach, I worked with a lot of different fighters, and since that first trial session we had with him, because I wasn't too sure, so I tested him out in sparring, and the first shot he got hit with, he hit his gloves together, batted down his gum shield, and he was
power blows. Likkle Man's got power punches, different type of power punches, and this guy, we're looking to take him out before the 4th round.
Like he's very strong as a fighter. The thing for us was to teach him that boxing skill, and over the few course of the last few weeks, he's improved so much as a fighter. And I'm more excited about what's going to happen after this fight. Once we can actually sit down, spend time working on boxing technique, and you're going to see in months to come he's going to be a completely different fighter. And this can actually be a very good career for him. He's got so much natural ability.
100%.
So this is a long-term thing then. It's not just a one-off fight. You're going to make a go at this.
Right now, I'm setting trend right now. You know what I'm saying? So, trend setter.
Serious, like we're bringing in top guys and training with him. So yeah, we're serious about this.
Have you watched any of the other guys that have stepped into the ring from the YouTube world, the likes of Jake Paul, Logan Paul, KSI, and so on? Have you watched? What did you make of it?
I watched a little bit of them. Ever since I got into boxing, I've had a little browse and seen what's going on. But yeah, man, I like it. So yeah.
It sounds like you're taking it very seriously. I'm not saying they weren't, but from what your trainers are saying, you're really making a go of it as if it's a higher level boxing match.
Because the belt here says wicked and bad champ. I'm the only fucking wicked and bad champ round here, bro. You're mad. Man can't take my blood clot belt. You know, say my thing already.
Well, you're the British champ, so if you win this, then I guess European champ would be fair to say.
The whole world champ. You get me? The whole world champ.
Find you an opponent from America or something for world champ.
Dwarf Mamba, I'm calling you out again. Come on, after this fight, man, I'm coming for you. He don't want it, man. He don't want it. He don't want it.
Tell us about him. This is your arch rival.
No, Dwarf Mamba, man. I like him. He's a good lad, but let's do this, man. I want to get in the ring with him, innit? And see what they're about, innit?
Let's get some predictions for this fight. We'll start with the boxing trainer.
So I think the fight, it will start off, they'll feel each other out. But as the fight goes on, I think his strength and power will overcome him. And I think we're going to get the stoppage in the 4th or 5th round.
Typical manager, I guess you're going to say even shorter than that.
Listen, we know the other fighter's got experience. We know what we're going into here. But genetically, he's not Likkle Man. Likkle Man's a whole different type of human being. Yeah. So on the day, yeah, we think he's gonna be good down within the first 4 rounds. We think he's done, clapped.
S&C, you picked it in early night.
For me, there's no predictions from me. Like, anything can happen in a fight. We're just going to prepare the best we can and make sure on the night we're 100%. The main thing for me, I believe in him because he believes in himself. So as long as he believes in himself, then we're going to get the job done.
That's such an S&C trainer response. I appreciate it. And Likkle Man, last word to you. What are you going to do to your opponent? I caught a bit out on the hand. I think I'm going to need to go to the doctor.